All right, welcome back. As the last ring, I'm assuming that's going to be slotted. Is slotted.
What if we just choose not to?
Ta-da!
You can take a long rest or
Can we
short
just
rest.
go home? We're done.
No. Is that the end if we don't
rest.
do it?
No rest.
I don't know, is it?
No.
Yep.
No, we didn't.
It's really bad if we take a short rest.
Yeah, no resting.
I didn't say we were going to take a rest. I just said, what if that's
What if we just go home?
I can tell you every possibility at the end of this.
We just
if
walk away.
You have questions
Yeah,
at the
that's
end
what
of
she
this.
said.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what he's saying. He's planned for it.
Wait, can I ask a question? Has it been past 10 minutes?
No.
No.
Perfect.
As I can't remember the fire, I realized that as, but you are able, the barrier dispels, so this wall is no longer here, neither is this flame. On this altar, you see a large, pristine, blonde-haired lady in a blue dress that looks quite young. A physical body of a god is now before your body in the mortal realm, which has never happened before.
Is that's lights.
Chained by arcanic energy in 4 sections is the goddess of light. You see a Vost over there. He has one of his tomes open and he's incanting, and he slowly
Not my god, you bitch.
turns.
That's not a god. That's my wife.
I was
Turns to
thinking,
you.
not my daughter, you bitch, from Harry Potter.
And goes, well, I wasn't expecting you to get past the dragon.
One of the gods over here.
Really?
Oh yeah, put light out.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's light. Yeah.
Another.
Wait,
Yeah, just on its side.
would I know that would be the goddess of light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I
He's
do
gonna
know
try
that.
and kill her. He's gonna try and kill her. He's gonna try and
You
kill her.
know exactly who that is.
Oh no!
Yep.
Not that Ben would know that.
How
Ben
many
would
hit
know
points does that man have?
that. I would not assume it at all.
Not 45.
Take
I
back
can
your
tell you
healing
that.
potion.
In your same initiative order, Ben, you are first up to react.
All right.
Oh, we are all grouped up.
I am
Yeah.
going to
Oh no.
bonus action. So I'm gonna move up, and I am gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse on a Voss.
Okay?
So he's now targeted
Okay.
from Hexblade, and then I want to try and shoot the chains
Mm-hmm.
with my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay,
I have
alright.
4 Eldritch Blasts, and there's 4 chains. So
Are you
first,
sending them all at different ones? Or?
I'm gonna send the first. I'm gonna do it one at a time, and my blast one at a time, and pick target and see how they go.
Okay,
So
alright.
first blast against
which chain?
the first chain.
Okay.
Back left.
Does it have a hit? Or just
Or
a,
front left, I guess.
does it hit?
It's a plus 17, so it's a 25 to hit.
Okay, what's your armor class?
20.
It reflects back towards you.
Fuck. Okay.
Roll insight.
Oh, these are like the chains that Kia had. aren't they?
19.
You get the sense that any magical energies touching these chains will be reflected back upon the user.
So it's like 7 damage. I am going to then shoot the other 3 at a Voss. So I guess I'll shoot the next one at a Voss.
Okay.
It's a natural 1.
Fumble chart.
Bubble chart.
That's 1,
No.
2,
Come on.
3.
Gotta stay consistent.
D100.
I've never voted for one.
To the-
I know.
I'm so
I'm
consistent.
To the very
55.
I'm gonna go back and look at the tape. I'm pretty sure both of you voted for one.
Oh, well, that's probably true. When you got one, I probably voted.
Well, you can't pick and choose.
He gets to make 1 free reaction towards you. Let's see.
He
what
gets
he's
to
got.
hug him
What's
for
his
free.
reaction?
Oh, that's so
Free
fun.
reaction.
Yeah, I know
let's
what
talk about
reactions
seeing the
does he have.
sword.
I don't know if he has any.
I'm not in melee with him, so.
Usually there aren't spells unless it's like absorb energy or
Yeah, they're usually
shield.
reactions.
His warcaster, so he's gonna firebolt you.
Oh, good shit.
Right?
19 plus 18 is 37 to hit.
Yeah.
You're gonna take
150 damage.
21 fire damage.
That was hot.
Next 2 bolts going out of vest.
Whoa.
Those are both 20.
Come on, freaking computer. I know you can do it.
Those are both 31s to hit.
Hit him. 31s will hit.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't specify, so I get my +7 damage to him. So.
You don't know
10
what I'm about
plus
to
7 plus 7,
Oh,
14,
I have
24
Damage.
force damage.
Okay.
As it boom boom to hit.
So you kind of enter in his cloak and just.
Do you even know what my task is?
That is the end
didn't
of
tell us.
my
Yeah, it did.
turn.
Okay. Next up is Fizzle.
I was hoping you'd say that. I am going to cast haste onto, I think, Rittz.
Wow.
Haste Rittz.
I think it's a touch,
Oh yeah, touch
so I can't get to you yet. Unless I have to run up.
Is it touch?
Touch
Oh,
me.
yeah, touch one more.
Smack
Go
him in the
ahead.
belly real hard right
Yep.
now, John.
Turkey me right here. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Bam, haste. I touch
But it
you.
also means he can end it at any point to stun Rittz.
Actually, it's a range of 30 feet.
No.
So I could haste you, but you've already attacked.
So.
Um,
I've got a better weapon than him.
He also doesn't know anything.
I know.
wait, what is he holding?
Who? Voss?
The Vost.
A tome and a wand.
Is it a metal wand?
It's not an orb. I'm sure it's not an orb.
It's not good.
Is he wearing any metal on his body
Nope.
that I could cast heat metal on?
No. Nice.
Okay,
I like
well,
that thinking.
I already touched Phil, so he's gonna get my haste.
He doesn't have any rings on.
No, he does not.
What kind of king doesn't have any metal on his body?
A humble king.
A humble.
A paranoid
I would
king.
not call him humble. Paranoid
That
makes
was
sense.
sarcasm.
And then I'm going to
For your birthday?
go 25 feet this way.
Is that a room
Sure.
that they're in, or is that all flames?
You can see it all. It's all open.
Oh, it's all open. So
Yep.
there's no more flame right there.
No.
Okay.
We're making homemade.
Yeah, either that.
I
or
just made it
this.
part of the map and
Mm-hmm.
didn't think till getting to this point like,
Sure.
oh,
Let's go out to the bars dressed like
Bonus action with my turrets. Everyone is going to get, except me and Ben, 10 temporary HP.
But this magic you accept, Tom.
He's
Y'all,
not,
it's
he's
ti-
not light.
It's temporary HP too, not
Yeah.
healing.
It's magic. It's
There's only 2 of them that I'll physically can accept healing from.
And then a 29 to hit
you took healing
for
from
my
me.
force ballista.
okay,
Potions.
it'll take it.
Potions are different. And I was stunned at
But I also don't have healing.
3d8. It's gonna take 15 force damage. I'm sorry, 13 force damage and be knocked back 5 feet. And I don't want to vortex warp anyone.
You don't want a vortex?
Where do you
warp
wanna
me?
go?
I got haste.
Right by those
I'll be
chains,
next.
Oh, I'll vortex warp with my familiar Darling next to the chains.
Okay. Darling next to the chains.
Yeah.
Which chain?
Just in
Far
one's
side
in
of the
the back.
table.
one in the front.
One in the front? Not
One's
behind.
in the back.
One's in the back.
One's in the back. One's in the back. And that's my turn.
Can we move down? No, no, we can. Yeah, sorry. I would have been like, Fizzle, get me as close as you can.
You got it.
Thank you.
Cool. That's my turn.
I don't care if I love you.
Fireball. 9th level.
We just saw.
Fireball.
He did that to my friends in the campaign. He was like a It's just like basically a boss run because we had like 5 sessions to play over the summer. And as a gag item, I said, "Oh, you found a wand of fireball," and they're like, "Oh, wand of fireball." I'm like, "Yeah, wand of fireball." I'm like, okay. And so then they didn't touch it until the final boss fight. And he goes, "I'm gonna use the wand of fireball," and I was like, "Cool." And then I pulled out my phone and played Fireball by Pitbull on repeat for the next like hour of play.
That's fun.
I was like, "That's all it does." You hear a music playing in your head.
That's messed up.
I think I read a post about it. I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Fizzle, are you done?
Funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Millie.
I'm going to move forward 25 feet because that's probably barely going to get me to the opening so I can see things, right?
It's all open. There's no barriers.
Oh, this
I
whole
just can't
thing
get
fell?
rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I follow now. Okay. And then... has Ben shared what he learned about the... We can't use magic?
I mean, you guys saw it bounce off the chain and hit me in the face.
Okay. But that's it.
Deflecting swarm.
The commander is on the field.
Yeah.
But that's all the farther I can get, right? Then I don't have anything else to do because all I have left is magic. From that range.
Damaging
Well,
magic?
magic doesn't work on the chains. He's not saying it doesn't
Oh,
work
on the
I
general.
didn't realize like price difference in cards, but my
Got
brother's like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you the sleeves that I ordered, like the Joda sleeves." He's like, "I'm
Then
also
I'm
gonna
going
send
to
you this deck,"
cast...
and he made a deck list of it, and it's an $800 deck. I'm like, my brother in Christ, you're sending me an $800 command? Yeah, for sure. It's blue. It's Azorius. So
I'm going to cast
I was like, why would you send this to me?
Spirit Guardian, and it's going to be real
Yeah.
close to him.
It goes 15 feet around you.
But it's got like ancient too.
No, I thought that was the one that... Or am I thinking spiritual weapon?
You're thinking spiritual weapon.
Esper Sentinel, $50.
I want that one.
I'm like, you're sending me these
To go up by him.
stupid expensive cards, and I was like, just take
Okay,
your
1
expensive
minute,
cards out. He's like, no, I
60
don't play
feet.
them. And he plays Magic, but he doesn't play that deck because it's too
Yeah.
good.
Too.
Too tuned, exactly. Because he's not a dick. And I told
Okay.
him I am. So he's like, yeah, please play it.
Okay, melee attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Unhit the target. Oh. How do I know if I have to roll this. A 31 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Then
Eat shit, Gandalf. Pow.
it takes 19 damage. Light damage. Booyah.
How much?
19.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Next up is Rittz.
And you're hasted.
Don't piss me off, Rittz.
Oh, I might have hasted the wrong. If he starts attacking light, I can cancel the haste too.
That is totally what we were insinuating earlier, and it just went
But
right
granted,
over your
none of
head.
us would have any inclination to it, so I mean, in character
I'm
wise.
just curious because you keep saying that. Can you cancel it at any time, or does it have to be
No.
on your turn?
Yeah, you can
You
cancel
can
it at
drop
will.
concentration at will.
But yeah, I mean,
It has to be during
he's
your
gonna do
turn.
something first, so like,
Yeah.
I don't think he can react before you do
Yeah,
it.
you do something, and then if I don't like it on my turn, I'll cancel it.
No, at any point you can cancel it at middle of his turn.
Okay.
As soon as it's a reaction almost, where it's like
The drop concentration?
it's at will. Dropping.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna
Anytime.
attempt this,
As far as concentration.
but I'd like to go back to the purple column.
Anytime. Wow. That's
Back
cool.
to the purple column.
You can't do it. You're just like, I'm gonna do this. You can't do it. Like,
So it'll be
It has to be like, yeah,
it's 120 run, and
Okay.
I'd like to try and pull the sword.
All right. Nothing.
Nothing.
No give.
Alright, for my second action then, I'd like to fly towards, I'd like to fly into the chamber as close to both of them as I can.
How much is your movement?
55 doubled,
Okay.
then quadrupled. So 110 and doubled again.
Where do you want to be in the chamber?
Right between the two of them. Like closer to her, like, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm flying.
Yep.
Is this an open from the top
It's
structure?
complete. No. Well, this center around light, yes.
We're in the open cathedral.
Okay.
It's 50 feet ceilings, but above light isn't opening with
Oh,
the
to the
beam.
sky?
Yeah, the beam is coming from light.
Oh, shit.
The other
As
half
my bonus action, because that's what I have left, I would like to second wind. That's it.
Okay. Darling.
I would like to try to open some of these shackles.
Okay.
I don't know what you would like me to do.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to lockpick them.
Okay. You can roll investigation.
Okay. Uh, 29.
You see no dogs. They look ethereal.
Disenchant. Dispel magic.
I have the spell magic, but I doubt it's going to be that easy to accomplish.
Yeah, but remember the open door episode? I mean,
They're magical chains. There's no lock. Plus,
Yes. 6 foot 3.
they're magical. There's no lock. They're
that's what I
magical.
renamed it, the open door episode.
Maybe.
When I look at her, is she
I think it's one of those.
She's
plot line,
non-responsive.
Invulnerable.
Kill the guy first.
Kill the guy first. It's got plot armor on the chains.
I don't know. Maybe.
I am going to reach into my bag and I'm going to grab out of the gray bag of tricks some kind of animal and throw it in kind of in front of him.
Okay.
Oh shit. Raccoon.
It's kind of how she's feeling.
Trash panda.
She's looking, lots, don't go to the, fuck, damn it, like distraction.
Nice.
Yeah. I gotta find a D8. Ow, that thing really stabbed me. And, oh, yeah, in front of him is now a giant elf.
Okay.
Front of who?
A vast. And as a bonus action, I want to get by your ear and be like, Goddess of Light, we're here. I don't know what else to do, but hi. And that's it.
Okay. Kira.
You know you don't have a Voss in
I'm going. He's a cast Feeble Mind.
Okay. What's it do?
Intelligence saving throw 22.
Saving throw intelligence. 25.
If that one succeeded, that would have been.
I know, that's what I was like, I have to try.
Right. That would have been insane.
I know.
Is that your turn?
Sets to 2 or something.
Yeah. Makes him a dum-dum for a month. Literally a month.
Yeah,
30
can't cast
days.
spells, can't do like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn, I guess.
Okay. He's gonna Misty Step.
Yeah. It's like the end of like Avatar, kind of, where it's like I'm gonna take away your bending. It's like I'm gonna take away your thinking.
Yeah, it really is. It's brutal.
I couldn't not.
Right.
Okay, okay. Guys, it's kind of amazing that it's almost 7 o'clock at night and we can still see outside.
It is a really good
It's
feeling.
really spring, guys.
It just needs to warm up. Give me some sunshine.
You must screw it up the other anyway. Oh, come here, Skywalker.
Where did you come from, little guy?
He's gonna lob a fireball.
Fireball.
That's all it does. That's all his fireball
That's all his
does.
fireball does. Hate to break it to you.
Sorry, it's been excited.
He's gonna lob one over here. He's gonna lob a second.
At least we're having fun with the fireballs.
Over here.
Till they hit.
Look how accurate I was.
Oh.
He's even holding a fireball.
You guys need to make a dexterity saving throw or you'll take full damage.
This is magic.
9th level for both.
It is a spell, so I get.
9th level. Yeah, 15.
Okay.
I'm gonna
18.
re-roll it with my last inspiration.
Okay. If you have inspiration, you can re-roll.
I rolled a natural 20 and a 19.
Okay.
So I have a
One of those.
34.
So you'll take half damage.
Yeah.
I got 28.
You'll take half damage. Rittz.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my
Katie's safe yet again.
Flash of Brilliance reaction.
She's not in the.
other corner. This is why I don't
20
stand next to everyone.
You could use- I could
26.
use the heal spell
29.
next round.
Okay. If you're below 26, you're going to take full damage.
No, I.
Actually, wait.
Oh, you just used it.
How much is the damage to do?
He hasn't announced it yet.
But yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
52 for the swarm, or for Darling and Rittz.
That's
Halved if you
half.
pass. No, that's full. 55 all are for the lower group of 3.
So 27.
That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
52. No, it's 26.
You said 55 for our group.
Yeah.
Yep. Or half if you pass
I
the
rolled an
26.
18.
Okay. Next up is Sir Ben.
So half as we took 23.
Not too bad. I am going
You
to
still have base.
bonus action.
I know. Nope, I'm just paralyzed now.
I have. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise as my like 6th level special spell once per day. Choosing lower plane.
Okay.
And then I now have wings, so I'm gonna fly over to Avast. And I'm gonna make 2 melee attacks against him.
Okay.
It is a 27 to hit
Gonna hit.
and a 23 to hit.
Also hits.
Okay, so first attack is gonna deal 17 plus an additional 7 because he is of my Hexblade's curse, so 24 damage on the first attack
Okay.
and 24 on the second attack.
Okay. Awesome.
48 slashing altogether. That is my turn.
Awesome. Next up is going to be Fizzle.
I am going to move back this way.
Penny.
Oh. My defender turret is dead.
Alright.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna cast at 4. We'll do. I'll try the dispel magic route first.
Okay.
See what that can do.
Oh shoot.
Bang.
Because it's my packed weapon, he's also going to take 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I forgot about that. That's my life trigger.
Alright, I'm expending my last 3rd level spell slot. Cast Dispel Magic on the chains.
Which one?
The one.
Is it touch or range?
I think it's range. 120 feet.
Nice.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect. We're gonna choose this one.
That one right there?
Yep.
Nice.
It worked! Bonus action, ballista. It's gonna move over and shoot it.
Okay.
For a 19 a hit.
It does not hit.
Yeah.
He swats it.
That's my turn.
Okay, Millie.
I'm also going to cast Dispel Magic on the one back left chain.
Okay. Any bonus action?
No.
No,
Oh.
you hit him with your.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Sorry.
That's what I did on my
Hit him with
turn.
your spiritual weapon.
I got rid of one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Do that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was-
good
I was-
call,
I
yeah.
was reading through my shit.
Then I was doubtful I was gonna do
Remember
something,
what,
but
like-
I know because I block him every time he tries to do something like that.
right when it's a key plot thing, I'm like, this
31
spell
to hit.
should work, but
31 does hit.
when it's a plot point, those tend to have resistances and
13
immunities.
light damage.
Nice. Okay, anything else?
Nope, I say.
Rittz.
Mr. Hasty Boy.
Can I, as my bonus action, can I look at the table? I'm not quite sure what I'm seeing. Is she just chained, magical
She's
chains?
just laying down magically chains. 2 have been dispelled.
No. Did I use my bonus action?
No.
then? Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
For the bonus action, I would like to
I would've
Crimson
moved up
Right
too.
this blade.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast haste and dispel it immediately on Rittz again.
Well, there's. I was gonna say, your turn.
Just stun lock him.
So it's gonna be
Well, he moved towards Avast, and now he's Crimson Riding his blade, but Avast took teleported away, so, I mean,
where is it?
right now, what? Avast?
Yeah.
He moved 30 feet down to here.
Sorry. So we're just
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
I'm going to.
Oh, that's your willing creature.
Millie moved up.
Did I say that I landed, or did I just say it flew?
You're floating.
You said you were
So-
flying.
So I'm still flying.
Yeah.
So my blade is Crimson Right with the fire right, the flame right.
Yep.
I'm going to take my first action. Actually, it's not an action to move, right? Or
No.
is it? All right, then I'm gonna fly above them,
Okay.
above the boss.
We're going to go well.
Don't worry about it.
And
Fun with this character.
I'm going
He's
to
lying.
hit him with this great sword, this regular great sword. Oh, you fucking big bastard! For 15.
Okay. Does not hit.
Oh, I'm not gonna hit him.
That's what happens when you don't have a
12.
legendary sword.
No. That's what happens when I have to put in a fucking column for no reason.
How many attacks you get? You have 4 attacks.
Well, yeah, that one, but I'm just looking to make sure I don't want to do something different. I have +7. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna hit him again, I guess.
Okay.
Let's
That's really
possibly
nice.
go around.
Famous
Just gonna be
last
hovering
words.
around this motherfucker. 24 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, and 17.
Does not hit.
So my first hit of slashing is going to be like a 10.
I think it's 10, yeah.
Yeah. And 8. So 10 slashing and 8 fire damage.
Okay.
I would like to just come down on top of him.
All right.
He's sacked, right?
Yeah, and he's sapped. Can I actually do? I don't know if this counts. Can I use my tattoo as well?
Is it a bonus action?
No, I mean I'm attuned to it, so I'm not sure if it says a bonus action. To attune this item, let's see. Your attunement to this ends. It's like a charge.
Usually takes an action to use.
Bloodthirsty strike. The tattoo has 10 charges. Your brains all expand with charges.
When you hit a creature, you can expend a charge.
Okay.
You can do it.
Yeah, so when I hit a creature weapon attack, you can expend a charge to deal an extra 46 necrotic damage.
Okay.
4,
Nice.
6, so 40. Right, that's +6. Not really.
4d6.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
40 plus the 6.
No.
Oh, it's 4d6s.
4d6s. Yeah.
That's 13.
Okay.
Necrotic, let's see. To the target, you regain number of hit points equal to necrotic damage. When the creature you see damage you can expand charge, use your reaction. Yep, so I'm gonna take also that 13 and
Okay.
Ooh, great tattoo.
Anything else?
no.
No? Okay, darling.
So he got the Misty Step through that wall?
There's no wall.
Oh.
Remember the whole barrier
this is just, he couldn't get rid of it, so it's
Yeah.
just, it was hidden to us.
Gotcha. I thought the fire was the wall that disappeared.
I'm gonna take a Bloodseeker bolt out with advantage, try to hit a box.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. Crits. That's a grinding.
8, 10.
Enemy creature. Hide it right.
Oh yeah. I love it.
That's a lot of dice.
This is not even all of them. This is just sneak attack.
Wow.
10d6.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Um, 32 for sneak attack.
Okay.
So that's doubled. 64.
Okay.
And then 18 from the crossbow bolt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him
You
again.
can expend up to 4. If you hit, every time you hit a creature, you can expend a charge.
I don't think I can use Whales
Yeah,
of the
tattoo,
Grave
right,
unless
so
there
you're keeping
is
the game
2
a little
people.
bit every time, and did that for the 40.
46, but every attack that
You can wild
hits,
shape
you
and
can
do
use
this
it.
to
So if you
fight
hit him
him
4 times,
for one
or for each attack that hits, you can
I
expend a
can
charge.
watch it.
So if you hit him twice,
I
you can
rolled,
expend
I'm
2
not even
charges.
kidding, another
So I
natural
mean, I
20.
think the whole thing is, if you ever wild shift into an animal
So-
to fight with the animal, That's what I thought.
Thankfully, it was only a 1, but only 10
You wild shaped for like
for the second
the spider
bonus
to fall
action
down the
phase.
well, or any
And
go to
that's
go
my
here,
turn.
but you can't kill people, but you've never like wild shaped
Kira.
for combat.
And I want to be like stroking
Should tell
Light's
me to
hair
get-
if I can.
So if
I like that you just like to.
Yeah.
Can I go through all 10 charges?
She's wearing blue. It's the same color
just
too.
stop?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't get
Planned
any
it.
the next day.
It's a long rest.
Yeah, they reach
so con
you
save
gain.
Okay, it's all done.
Con
Unless
save
you want to
22
get
for what?
Daily at dawn.
Yeah,
what?
so every day you get all
Table?
the charges back.
No, so no, okay, long rest. It just has to be.
No. Oh, like propped
Overnight.
up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you cast?
26.
Well, that's if I can hit. I don't hit as big and bad as I
Oh,
used
no.
to.
Right. Especially with the basic weapon.
Very carefully go put it on that.
That's why I went back to try and grab the sword.
So
I couldn't,
12.
'cause I was like, man, I was like, the swords
Okay.
are over here.
Anything else?
It's just good you got,
Alright.
or we're fortunate Lee
Wait.
carried that weapon with
Sorry,
him.
it locked my
And was able to give it back to you. Even if it's just like a basic weapon.
What?
We're happy you still had a great sword
Yeah,
for Rittz to use, or else right now he'd just be like bare knuckle boxing.
Okay.
It was a sword. I don't know if it was a great sword. Whatever. It matters too much.
It's gonna misty step.
Gonna be
Just so I
awesome.
understand the spell part, I can't cast this, correct?
Why not?
You're doing very well.
It's a spell, right? It's a 4th level
Huh?
spell. Don't have a spell slot.
Everybody else should use this.
There's not a whole
Where
lot.
do you get it from?
Whoa!
I'll keep this just in case.
At 8th level, he's gonna cast Shadow Siphon.
Concentration for up to an hour.
It is a 31 to hit. 31 to hit.
Are you gonna counter spell?
I don't have counterspell.
I'm gonna try.
I've never had counterspell. Not once in my life.
I'm not going to. Okay, I won't counter spell.
31 to hit.
31 hits.
In that circle.
Oh,
All of us?
Yes.
Yep.
it's a to hit spell.
Yep.
And it's an AoE.
Yeah, if it's
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so what now? Give me the damage. I don't think I've ever.
It's a homebrew.
Yeah, I've never heard of it to hit spell when it's AoE. Usually it's a save.
117 shadow damage.
I'm down.
2 points of exhaustion if it hits you.
2 points of exhaustion automatically
If you
Unless-
survive.
on top of.
So technically, Ben went down. He doesn't get the 2.
But I am gonna track the 117 towards my total shadow damage.
No, that was the dragon itself.
Now I have two.
Wait, so I thought shadow damage itself was what caused
No,
exhaustion.
the dragon's effect on that shadow damage. Because when the other guy was dealing shadow damage when Nightblade was doing it, it wasn't tracking like that.
Gotcha.
So is it just one?
I am too
Levels of exhaustion.
Oh,
On
I
top
gained
of
2
whatever you
more?
have.
If you're still standing, you get,
2.
after the 117, you get 2 points of exhaustion if
No
you are
matter
in that
what
circle.
you were at before.
Yep.
What about Light? Did she make the pass?
No. And that's his turn. Top of the round is Ben. Please roll your first. Do not share with the group. Okay. Fizzle.
I can heal you, but also these chains. If we get Light to help us, I think that she might be able to help us out even more.
Millie
but-
is after you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. But Fizzle would want to help Ben out. But if you take damage again, you just go down again. It's like a back and forth. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on one of the chains.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run up to a boss.
Okay.
If I can get up to his
How far can you run?
25.
So I have a question. Because this is new stuff. I have Armor of Hexes. I can use a reaction on roll a d6 on a 4 or higher. The attack when a target cursed by my Hexblade's curse hits me with an attack roll, I can use a reaction to roll a d6 on a 4 or higher and misses me regardless of the roll. Because it specifies attack roll and not like a weapon.
Yeah.
Let's count. from our hexes?
Since it's a weapon attack, or not a weapon attack, yes, but he has a wand and he's going to twist the fate and make sure it hits you. It uses 2 of it, that 6 charges to do that.
Doesn't matter.
So was that with? So he had disadvantage on attack roll, right?
Yeah,
The boss. Okay.
technically has advantage on most of his spells. So he rolled standard.
He didn't have to waste the charges.
Still, someone could.
I think 25 feet's that far from where it was.
Oh, I moved you. You were close to the pillar over here, so I
Oh.
moved you about there.
Okay, cool. So I use my bonus action,
Which one did you dispel?
the one closest to me, the one in the front. Bonus action, Ballista, Avast,
Okay.
for nat 1.
Okay.
Fumble charge
For the you want a fumble chart
Fumble
for
chart.
for my Ballista,
the
yay.
D100.
Your 20 dice is not.
On that note, I'm cracking mine.
Yeah, I know mine's about to be ready. D100. Let's see. Oh, it lagged.
Oh, thank you.
46.
46. You suffer disadvantage for the rest of the encounter and take 1d6 damage every round until healed.
Oh, jeez.
Just taking attack yours.
Wait. Say that again. I get a disadvantage.
You suffer disadvantage for the rest of the encounter.
Disadvantage on
takes-
everything? Oh, no, the Ballista
This-
does. Okay.
The
cool.
Ballista does.
Cool. I was
And
like,
take
what the
1d6 damage every round. So go ahead and roll d6.
Necrotic?
Nope, just damage. Straight up.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think the chairs, the happy hair.
Mine's not open, but cheers.
Do you want to open it?
Oh, what's your gift?
What?
A Voss was the gift.
A boss.
No, she seriously gave him the little Lego of Voss.
Oh, no. Alright, so my
That was a bad
thing
this
takes 5
roll.
damage.
If that had been on a player, that would have sucked.
turret takes 5 damage, and that is its turn.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Billy, you see Ben drop, which isn't untypical during the big fights.
He likes to target me down.
He is fun to pick on.
I know, but I feel like I'm torn between take the last chain off.
Do you have Dispel Magic?
Yeah,
You can do a bonus action. No, you
not a
can't.
leveled spell.
No.
I say free the god, but I'm not here. So.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You do have.
Do what you would do.
You have other healers too, but
Ben is
it's
down,
up to you.
but your goddess is chained up.
You still have Rittz, Starling, and Kira after you. Not that Rittz is gonna help.
I was gonna say,
out.
I wouldn't include Rittz in
I
that.
can't do anything for him anyway.
Yeah.
How far away am I from him?
I'm just gonna be
From who?
Like, I can't get to him in 25 feet, right?
No.
Ben.
dash.
I'm so glad I
And I
saved my
can
spell
go-
slot
But then she
from
wouldn't
that
be able
last
to
fight,
heal.
from the
Yeah.
dragon fight, because might
So,
have been out of
I would
Might as well
cast-
do what you can.
I got 2
and
fists,
just-
but that's it.
I would cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice choice. You watch as the energy boosh, shatters into kind of like, you know how Harry Potter, the glass turns into a fine mist all around everything? Basically, in
Yeah.
this room, it does that. It's a fine mist everywhere, just circling slowly. Light does not get up,
Audience is
but
very
you
interactive.
see that
Yeah.
Avast clutches his chest, and he immediately loses half of his remaining hit points.
Wow.
Half of his remaining. Do you see like him?
That's a good thing you did that
rolling
now.
over for a
Right,
minute?
versus later,
Oh.
Because that's so much.
The earlier the better for that.
2,000 hit points vanished from the boss. Jesus, stage Christ.
Hunter's laughing because he's like, yeah, 2,000 you wish. He's like, 3,000.
Hunter's over there going like this.
Uncomfortable laughter.
It's
He's turning a little red too.
bonus
Like, he's
action.
like,
Nerf
oh.
or damage, then give us
Yeah,
the
get rid of our
1,000.
swords and then give him a beefy guy to kill. He's
Hey,
a fucking nerd. You want
Have
to
I done a good boss fight? Is it a challenge
It is,
for level
it will
20
be.
players?
Not from Fizzle. He's got this in the
He's
bag.
got power
This
word
is getting
skill.
targeted down
I
next.
wish he would, man. That's why I'm getting up in his face and I'm gonna throw down hands.
All right. Any bonus action?
My spiritual weapon.
It has to move. I don't think it can reach him.
What? Come on.
It has to move 25 feet.
Yeah, this is the first time he's made a map without like little squares everywhere, so we see exactly how fucking far we
What's
are.
your spiritual weapon?
We're just happily 25 feet
I cast
out of
it.
range all
How about
the
this?
time.
Roll me against a d6, and I'll either let you or I won't.
That doesn't sound at all.
So that level 19 one was the
Roll 6 of them and then pick your best one.
Oh, that's a feat specific
Six.
to.
There you
You
go.
win that one.
Everyone can take this feat on level 19.
Hunter's watching me be honest.
Everyone has like the like there's
Like Hunter wouldn't lie for
I've
you
never seen
though,
those.
if it made the story better.
Those aren't in my office.
So you can hit with it.
Are you sure? Oh, because you're not level. You're not.
I honestly don't know the whole story, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, but
Big bad.
epic boom is not.
Oh, yeah.
Like you already have the epic boom feat. Oh no, I see.
Oh,
That
yeah.
32
I don't know about
hit.
the sounds of
That's
it.
his hit.
Yeah, level 19.
I see. I never saw that.
Yeah, but you multi-class, so you don't get
15
these.
damage.
Okay.
Well, I
Light damage.
I would still get it because I am level 19. The problem is that I was level 18 when I got
Okay.
my last feat.
Next up is
Then in level
Rittz.
19, 2019.
Oh, it's my turn again?
It is.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh.
We're so
So,
excited.
Okay, pay attention,
Reduces your
in case we need to stun this one.
I'm
Why?
ready.
Because I'm focusing on your,
Because we don't know what his
your puny
what he
ability.
wants to do with the goddess of light over here.
I don't either.
We don't know if it's good or bad.
If
22.
I drop
That
to 0,
is a d6
I
roll.
can drop up to 1.
Can I do that after?
Yep.
I've got like 6.
Oh, fuck yeah! That's a 20.
That's a nat 20.
I'm just
He's
gonna roll
excited.
by that.
He needs it in his life.
I'm just gonna double one of the the second
Yeah,
hit.
that's fine. Keep rolling.
Oh, fucker.
Do you like how my stuff is
21?
Got
Does
it
not
in your
hit.
section.
Yeah.
Do you have inspiration?
No.
Okay.
That was almost a 20.
Yeah, 9 does not hit. So roll the d6 against me.
Is that 2? Is that 4?
That was 4.
And then if average charges.
I think I only hit. Oh, I got 2.
You do not make that one, so you only make your crit.
So only critted.
Yep.
I
Does that
only
crit my
critted.
tattoo damage?
Yes.
I don't know. Does it?
No.
So 8 plus fucking stupid.
8 would be doubled to 16.
No, that was 8. It was
There's
double
4.
8.
Double to 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah. Plus the fire damage. What are you fucking cretin? Plus 2 fire damage. Oh,
And I
douchebag.
can use a charge.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use my tattoo charge, my second charge. I can't believe I thought I hit him more than once.
Why? Because he's a fellow DM.
How are words?
Dude, I hit
last
you
name
twice.
Change Dover.
I hit you twice. Yes, I did. You said 22.
No!
I did. Damn it!
You hit him once, it was a crit.
Now
No.
you've been Dover.
He's getting stronger as we
This
go.
is this one.
Actually, I haven't done anything.
Joke's on
Yeah,
you,
just
I
the
never
one.
had a last name.
Alright, so
Oh no, the
Mine-
spell.
I've been
mine
playing
came-
this one
mine
very
came from
fair.
marriage.
What's that?
I've been playing both these creatures very fair.
You
Alright,
have.
so you're gonna
I didn't
was
cheat
joking.
like I have before.
Whoa!
does the tattoo crit as well?
No.
It does not. Alright,
It's
so
additional damage, not
So you
crit.
take another 13
Okay.
necrotic damage.
Okay, you get the heal.
I'll heal.
Nice. Anything else?
Well, those were my just regular attacks.
I was like, don't damage yourself
Down.
more.
Bonus? What was my bonus?
Oh,
Oh.
I guess I'll use my blood curse and blood agony on you.
Okay.
Loaded agony.
Yeah, but
Bonus action, you can cause a creature that you can see within 30 feet to end its next turn. For the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d extra damage, 1d8
Necrotic.
necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
So if it attacks twice in its turn, it takes damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna choose to amplify this.
Oh no.
almost just causes me to take.
Right, I know, it's not great. And it has disadvantage on strength and dexterity saving throws.
So it just
Which
causes me
could
to
come-
take another 5 necrotic damage.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do more damage to yourself than it.
Yeah, well.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Next.
Darling.
If he attacks though, did he move again? What are you moving him for?
Well, he moved, but you moved. I'm assuming you moved to get back to him
What did he move?
on his turn.
He has missed a step, so you're not getting.
If he fucking hits anybody, creature. When a creature will go far.
If he hits Ben, you get to hit him. Is it, you have Sentinel? Yeah, Sentinel attack. Cool.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than its reaction.
Wait, so Sentinel doesn't stop him from moving, does it? Sentinel stops him
Darling.
from moving.
I know.
But if he moved, didn't I get attack of opportunity?
You missed his steps.
As a bonus action, I can expend dice
Uh
to regain the number of hit points equal to the roll's total.
Okay.
I'm going to expend all 10
Okay.
and roll 10
Okay.
to get those hit points.
Nice.
Oh, 10 d10s. Shoot. Sorry, I was not.
Just roll D100.
Okay.
Man, there's so
Is that 19?
car thefts.
Damn it.
So tough.
No, I would say
Where
it's
the fuck are you
90
gonna
because
go?
you have to roll 9 d10s.
Like they're stealing cars or breaking into
No, they're
cars?
stealing
No,
cars. Like,
it's a
they're making
10
it down
and
the
then a
road.
9.
This guy made it to
It's 19. I should have just
To
rolled
what?
the
Cars to
10
fill up on gas?
d10s.
Fuck, I don't know.
If you want to check
Apparently
10
it's
d10s,
roll
but it would have the same math out. 10 times
Shit
10 is
box that got
100.
stolen, and they found it at Chevron. I'm like, where the fuck
Right,
did it
I
go?
Yeah, you can get still ones.
Really
Yeah, you just.
If you want to be a jerk, you
Roll
just
low.
run into go gets to empty.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Yeah.
Taken into the ocean.
Well, yeah.
I guess it's the chance. You can roll way higher, but you can also roll way lower.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you could have gotten 10.
Small private boats. Avoid tack one.
You just get an Excel.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
avoid
Small
tack one.
private boats, please stop using Tagwan's docks so they can work.
That's actually funny.
Other than that, I will grab another bolt
Okay.
and hit him.
Why don't
30.
you just use the combat Madison?
It's because Tagwan's closer, that's why. So they could do faster turnarounds. But that's the thing is they're saying is like that the ferry will still go from Tagwan to there because it's on scheduled times for your boat. But they're saying like for people's private boats, because there are people that are just using their private boats. There's people that have been like picking people up at Tagwan.
I go to the fuel dock right next to it.
Huh?
Pretty bad, dude.
Fuel dock's right next to it too.
Is that public?
Metro.
It's a field dog, yeah.
Oh, because it's on the other side.
Because that's where I got picked up with Hamilton.
Yeah, it's on the
We just
other.
walked over to the field dock.
Oh, yeah, I see that one. I'm going to do this one.
Oh, nice.
26.
Don't say that.
Bad. Boo.
Yeah, boo. You should feel bad.
Roll the die to see what you
20 or 38 damage
Okay.
with my crossbow.
Nice.
And then
He's officially looking bloody.
I have to. I'll move 30 away.
Where at?
As far as I can get that way.
Okay.
I have to go to the washroom.
Anything else?
No, I have to go to the washroom.
Kirad.
You guys went through that 12,000 damage.
Yeah.
Well, he lost 6,000 all on his own, you know.
I'm going to cast.
Or 70 hit points, sorry.
Nice. It's a big heal.
That's all I can do.
Okay. It is his turn. He's going to point towards. Millie, and he is going to Finger of Death you. Please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Counterspell, counterspell, counterspell.
This is considered an attack, right?
No, it's a spell.
Not the same thing. It doesn't say it's a melee attack, it just says attack.
No, things that are saving throws aren't attacks. So spell attacks are ones where he gets to roll the dice and apply.
Oh wait, hold on. I technically
If it's a
disadvantage,
save-
but I
if
don't
it's a
think I'll
saving throw, it's
roll
not
much lower than
considered
that,
an
but technically.
The reason I have to track
Yeah,
that is my
9.
rebuke
Okay.
the violent can do that.
118.
I can match his
I'm down.
damage. I can
Okay.
reflect his damage back at him, but only if it's an attack.
Oh, yeah.
Millie's down.
Sir Ben.
Come on, Light, do something.
Okay. I guess I am getting up and making 2 greatsword attacks against
Okay.
the boss.
Let's do it.
First attack is a 22.
That is a D6.
4.
You win that one.
Okay. Second attack is a 31.
That's good.
So it's going to deal 18 plus 7 force. So 18, 7 force. 25 plus 7 necrotic for 32 damage.
32 damage. Nice.
Second attack is going to do 5,
What's your last
7,
turn?
8,
His last turn.
He casts one spell.
17,
Yeah.
24,
He's a mage. He doesn't attack multiple
31
times a turn.
damage.
Okay. Nice.
So,
Because I get 2d6 plus 9 plus 7 from him being the hex, or like 7 force damage, and then plus 7 necrotic from life injury.
Nice. Fizzle.
should have hasted you, man.
Yeah.
I still can.
It's
you know.
always.
It's still an option.
You were only hasting him for a while.
I'm sorry. Someone had a legendary sword that let him do 200 and something damage in
and
all of his turns.
Wait, I can bonus action.
Okay.
So I was hasting the guy who was doing the most damage.
And then he got his sword taken away from him.
All right.
I kept.
They both.
Ryan,
They both.
I'm gonna try
did.
and cast Compel Duel.
Okay.
I attempt to compel a creature into a duel. It is a Wisdom saving throw.
25.
25 is my DC.
D6.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Hey, Hunter. You're the judge here.
2.
Then we get
4. And Voss wins that one.
It's okay. It's a level 1 spell.
uh,
But it would have made him have
Force.
disadvantage to attack anybody else other than me, and he'd have to wisdom save to move away from me.
Fizzle.
How far am I away from him?
The maths out to 45 feet.
What, 45?
Yep.
That's so far. Oh shoot. I'll walk up. Actually, I'm gonna use my familiar to vortex warp me right next to him.
Okay.
Like on this side. Ew. And then I'm gonna get right up in his face
Skrill.
and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray,
Okay.
which has a range of 240 feet.
But you're doing it right there.
But I'm making this personal. Yeah,
It's like
right-
Iron Man
I'm
with his
walking
glove.
up. Exactly. I'm making this personal.
Because Iron Man's an artificer.
He is. Technically, he's an artificer. That's the truth. You can create an additional ray or reach that spell slot. So this is 5th level. So I create 4, 5, 6. 6 rays. that each have a attack.
After this attack, please all roll insight.
Can I just roll now?
I just don't want your numbers till after this attacks.
Okay.
35,
Hits.
34,
Hits.
Oh, nice.
32,
Hits.
20.
Does not hit.
Oh no.
Don't tell anybody what you
about
roll.
our investigation?
Oh yeah.
Insight?
Or insight,
Bill.
I mean.
24?
24. Okay. Ben,
32.
Darling,
22.
Kira.
20.
Yeah, it's
Nice,
like the
okay.
way that it was on the map.
I'll click really since majority knows, and even though you're down, he's at 210 health left. You roll.
I did.
Okay. All right.
Can you see it if I do it in the app?
Yes.
Okay.
Rittz, you're up next.
I'm going to chill touch.
Forgot you have what?
This is a necromancy cantrip.
I should have been taking damage.
I forgot
40,
that I
10.
had
Yeah.
a giant elk that I threw out in front of them. I don't know what the giant elk is gonna do, but
So no damage.
I think it can do damage.
Fucking stupid.
I think it was like text once. It's like one
Yeah,
spell.
delicious.
Spell?
Yeah, it's a spell. It's a spell with a range of touch.
Oh, okay.
So you only attack once. If it makes a save, it takes no damage. So you
So it's not an attack per turn. It's
Huh?
not two.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a
About
spell.
Millie.
Yeah.
So
She is currently
And you
70
must- yeah.
feet away from you. You'll have to move.
One
But
more
if you-
attack with a great sword.
Yeah.
What's the spell range?
You can't.
Okay, so you gotta
What's
move
your
10
thing? If
feet
you
forward.
attack with a cantrip, you can cast. You can attack with a weapon.
Katie, that would put you right
Well, I have 2 attacks
here.
per action.
Right, but you used
On my
one,
turn.
like used an action. When you use an action to cast a cantrip, you can immediately make one
I remember when I put myself down, I put
As a
myself down
bonus
face
action.
first.
as a bonus action.
So,
That's really accurate.
She's just.
bonus action.
Yeah, not on my side.
25.
I think that's how dwarves sleep, anyways.
No, face first.
His
Yeah.
AC is 22.
And then for my
Face
second
down, buried in the
action,
stone.
Mm-hmm.
come on. Oh, what a
So one of those hits. That's pretty good.
fucker. 12. Plus 1 fire.
So 13 damage.
Okay.
Expend a charge from your attack.
This will be
4d6.
Make sure it's counting. Sure that there's so those are
He's at 46 something there.
Yep. I have a bag over there. Can you bring me that bag?
hit him once.
It's like a food
Yeah,
bag.
you hit him once. 46. Perfect.
I never figured out what this mysterious spell is.
You're the best girl.
And
And
you get,
necrotic
and
damage.
you get to heal him.
That's everything. Colin.
Okay. Darling. Millie's down.
Yeah, I shout out, Brad, I have nothing. Can you get her? Okay.
Become the healers. I can't fight if I heal, but
I have little potions.
I have a
That's
bunch.
it.
I can keep healing.
Don't forget about your giant elk.
I know. I just
Wait,
remembered
that elk
Oh.
is dead. It took the
The fireball.
AoE, not
Oh, yeah.
fireball, the AoE shadow
Yeah, we're
damage.
good
Oh,
The elk is big dead.
I'll take out another. Ooh, a natural 20. That's my blood seeker.
That's the third one in a row.
No.
That's under the table. You got him coming.
Katie's got a lot. Katie's got a lot. Each net 20s.
Yeah, that's because our dice are
Our side is all nat ones.
Yeah. You took all the good rolls.
Yeah, I should have rolled those all with those.
Which ones?
I've had
All
0
my
so
attack
far.
rolls.
Because of exhaustion?
What's because of exhaustion?
My attack rolls need to be at disadvantage.
No, I think your speed is half. Oh, do you have 3 points?
I've got 3.
Oh.
Shadow damage plus.
Well, because I got 1 level from the last
From the
time,
dragon,
and
yeah.
then all of a sudden now we're at 2.
2 from that attack, yep. I was
And
at
if
1.
he hits again, he'll probably do another 2, so it'll put me at 5.
44,
and 6
so
will
that's
kill- and 6 will kill you.
88 sneak attack damage.
88
Yeah, because I rolled a natural 20.
again.
Heal is an action.
Yeah.
You take your dice away from you.
It was a different dice this time, but I get advantage,
Oh.
so I get to roll
Get
2.
a creature.
Only. Oh, I was gonna say.
I
only one
promise
spell
it
per
was
turn.
a natural 20.
Yeah, but it's an
I'm not.
Oh, you're gonna
Just
bonus action, heal word, and then like.
And then 18 bludgeoning from the crossbow, or piercing.
wow.
Alright.
And then using, for my bonus action, grabbing another crossbow bolt out.
He didn't move again, did he?
12
No.
or 26.
I want that
It's just been kind of weird.
Yeah.
Technically, Rittz is on the other side now.
And that's 9 points of damage.
He was over there, but like when I saw the map, he was on the other side.
Alright.
And I want to
Yeah,
move
like he's over here on this map.
kind of blocking
Oh,
Millie
never mind. Yeah, I guess.
from
the
any
justice
attack.
around. I looked at the characters wrong.
Right, it's still
Anything else?
all within
No.
range.
Kirad.
Move 10 feet.
Yes. And then I have one of the things figured out. The other one
Just to get within 60 feet of Millie.
bonus
They're still
action.
up.
I'm going to cast
They're still up.
Healing Spirit.
I don't know if he's done an
at
AoE attack.
Millie. And it's at 5th
I think he
level.
did. Yeah, instead.
Can you make a little something?
Sorry.
It's gonna be a blue butterfly.
What's that one for?
That's a
How
totem?
big is it?
It's just a little. It's a 5-foot cube. Sorry.
Cute.
Yeah, cube.
Where's it at?
It's gonna be just right over Millie.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's the one that heals every turn.
huh? Yeah, so it has 6 charges. So when you start your, so it's gonna heal you now, and then when you start your turn, it'll heal you each time.
Is
It
that what that totem
is
is? Is that
4d6.
What?
the totem?
Two goes around.
No,
So you get
no,
9.
Oh, okay.
You heal 9.
Right now.
Right now.
No,
And
that
then at the
totem
start
is
of your
her.
turn,
Katie's.
I'll roll again.
Katie's.
My turn.
She's speaking
Totem
totem.
thing.
But I think it's gone.
That was my bonus action. I'm gonna do my action.
Okay.
I forgot about it.
My action, I'm going
Right, I
to
think
wild.
we look at the temporary HP, we have advantage on strength and dex.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
It's gone. We're out of it anyways.
That's good.
I'll just go with possible if I want to
Do some damage. It's got less than 200. Go on the offense.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Yeah, he has less than 200. He's over in the corner going,
For now. For this phase.
I was trying to decide which animal I want.
Oh, she too? Yeah. I would text her, but I don't have her number.
The
yet.
chupacabra.
I have to get it from Barb.
She was like,
Wait,
Phil?
I want to see if this one I can do
I don't
in
know.
Yeah, Phil's,
because it's
yeah.
great, not in
I
water.
summon a
I'm like,
Wendigo.
I would text her, but I
No,
don't
I
have her
Just
don't.
gonna
number.
text everyone and everything. Oh.
Can the giant octopus not be underwater? Can it be just
I think I know what I
have to come here
was
and
doing
cast
that
it.
presentation.
Oh, I'm not gonna do the conspiracy theory.
Yeah, but like just that one isn't enough.
I don't know if I've got enough evidence. You can really do a deep dive. I thought of
You
one
guys can
today
manage.
as at the store.
You guys.
I will do
The one I thought of today was
Wild
like
Companion
Santa
and
Claus
Giant
is a
Eagle.
raging alcoholic. And here's empirical evidence. He's got
does
a
the eagle
big
get
bulbous
turn this round
nose.
or
His
do it?
cheeks are always red. He's always cheery. He's always in a good mood. Comes during winter solstice.
I could do another conspiracy theory instead of that one.
Yeah.
Or I could just do conspiracy theories that are like that have way
Nine
too much
to hit.
evidence. Just like 3 of them or something.
There you
Because I
go.
could do
10
that
to
one.
hit.
Does not hit.
Well, the
or
eagle hangs
conspiracy.
out
I'll just do like conspiracy theories. I believe.
Perfect. That's a great, yeah, good topic.
The other one is
Luke, can you make an eagle by me? Oh wait,
There's already an eagle
Just kidding.
there.
Teddy Roosevelt founded the national
I think it
parks
was my
to hide
thingy-majigger, but it would have went away when I wrote down, so it can be yours now.
And
Yeah,
he worked,
Or it could have
he
been my
worked
eagle
with
from earlier.
other governments to when they
Luke,
created national parks.
Please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Boy,
Death finger.
5 plus 11 is 16.
Okay, you're gonna take 104 points
Love that.
damage.
100 and what?
5 or 2. 104. Jeez.
Either way, I'm down.
You're not dead, are you?
If it knocks me down, what does it insta kill?
No,
Oh, this isn't. I'm unconscious.
you're unconscious.
What does it look like?
Just before my fucking turn every time. Sucks to be at the top of the round.
Yeah.
But what's it look like? Does he like point a finger? Does he like?
Touches
Wait.
him and saps his energy.
Is this a spell?
Yeah,
Can I try and counterspell?
you can try and counterspell.
Oh yeah,
You
let's
can
do it.
certainly
Let's
try.
do it.
10 plus 7, 17. Is it a 7th level spell or lower?
No.
Fuck. Alright.
Damn, that's crazy. It's a high level spell. Okay. How many 10th level spells is he gonna cast?
10.
There are no 10th level spells.
As-
They're all 9.
He is brought down to his shreds of his robe. Blades erupt out in a circle, and everybody around him in a 10-foot radius is going to take a hit of a
Automatic?
31.
31 to hit.
Yep, it's 2.
This will provoke my sentinel attack too.
It's not.
It is. He just.
It's not a melee attack.
Doesn't need to be a melee attack. It needs to be attack. Sentinel did not say melee. It said attack.
If it's based off armor class, it is an attack
is it-
technically.
It's a bonus action.
Was it like an AoE? Was it an attack
It's
or
not
a
a
DC?
save.
It's a DC.
Oh,
It's a save?
DC.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Or no, it's a hit.
Oh, it's a
sorry.
hit, so it is an attack.
Yeah, it is an attack.
Okay. What save are we doing?
There's no save.
No save.
The
It's
first
an
one, his was a save.
It's a
This
31.
is a hit. 31.
You could,
Two
if your armor class is 31, you saved.
Damn, I was so close.
Good. You'll take
I'm not joking. I could have
18 points of damage.
How much?
18.
Oh, okay. That's nothing.
So the other one wasn't an attack, right? The
Nope.
one that dropped Luke. Okay.
With
do you
that, Luke, please roll on the center table your d20.
Oh, because you could die.
No! No! Why in the center?
Because he's down.
Because he already has 2
Yeah,
hits.
2 fails.
If he fails, he's dead.
Oh!
By 1. I fail.
That's
You
a
get a
9.
plus to your death save, bro?
Ben is out.
Come on, Light. Get it together.
Wait, hold on. Can I call on?
Is that
Divine
your turn?
intervention.
I
Is
don't
that your
know.
turn?
Fizzle. You watch as Ben's lifeblood pours out of him as blades pierce his down body.
When-
So I get my last word.
This provokes my sentinel attack.
Those.
Why not? It's an attack.
Because you were down.
Doesn't need to be melee.
No, I was talking about him. What did you ask?
Can I do my sentinel attack now?
About what?
His attack.
About what?
The blade
He didn't
attack.
attack twice.
He did do the attack twice. It's a sentinel.
He didn't move.
No, Sentinel when he attacks
He attacks.
somebody other like when somebody
Okay.
when he attacks an ally, he gets an attack
Okay.
opportunity.
Sure, yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Because
You weren't giving me all the information, so.
You It's a
Can I
sentinel.
attack? No.
It's a sentinel.
No.
Well,
You
yeah,
can't
he
attack. It's not
He
your
doesn't
turn.
know what it means. You
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
read it.
I don't have.
what it
I don't.
means.
I
He
don't
doesn't
have
know
the
everything
whole.
in D&D.
Yeah, I don't have the whole book memorized. I know it has something to do with reactions. That's what I know Sentinel
So he's
does.
gonna get 9 and 3
You can
fire,
expend a charge.
and we'll expend the charge.
Okay.
I already know.
Well, that sucks.
17 necrotic.
More than one person dies.
Do you have favorite level spells left? No. Like Revivify or anything like that?
I haven't had
Fizzle, it's your turn.
Yeah. I am going to cast fire. You know what? I'm going to spend a first level slot to create 2 cannons
Okay.
right next to me. One's actually they're both be damaged. We'll make it easy. 2 ballistas.
Okay.
First one's going to attack for a 32.
That'll hit.
Second one's going to hit for a 34.
Okay.
It's going to be. Oh my gosh, that's a good roll. 31.
The highest thing I have.
And he's
that I think
pushed
might
back
work.
10 feet from the ballistas, who are right next to me, so he's going to be pushed towards. Is that Katie? Yeah. 10 feet towards Katie.
Okay. I believe Rittz gets an opportunity attack.
Being
Or
forced
reaction.
movement doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. Where'd you have the cannons?
It doesn't matter. You can
Okay.
play somewhere. But
And then for my movement, I'm going to walk up to his face again
okay.
after my cannons just pushed him away.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
After my section.
Millie.
You get 20 points healing.
Bless ya.
That's nice.
I'm just gonna leave it there to show us all.
So these weasels are my cannons.
Okay.
So Bethany just posted a picture of just like my nephew in his cute little footy pajamas. Just his little
Let's read it out here.
feetsies.
Just like the funny ones.
Millie.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
Hmm? Oh wait, I probably don't have her. 52.
So she has a, I have my healing spirit up over her. If you walk down the turn.
Oh, I'm in front of her.
Yeah, so if you just within that 5-foot cube,
I
the
think.
little butterfly.
Am I within that 5-foot cube or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much?
It was.
Millie only has 9 points.
You just might
I know I have to add 40.
The first one was 9. And so then on the start of your turn, we'll be able to do it again. Because I got up to 6 things.
You might just have to get him down, and then we'll worry about that.
If someone can get me there, I have Revivify.
Yeah, but I think right now
It's a
if you
10-minute
attack
cast
him,
time.
yeah, if you
No.
attack him,
Revivify is an action.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's one action
But you have to cast it within 10 minutes of death.
yeah.
in 1 minute.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 1 minute cast time?
You touch a creature who has died within the last minute.
Oh.
The creature returns
Yeah.
to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return to life a creature that has
Does it have
died of
range?
old age
No, it's
touch.
touch. So, attack this turn.
And move
hopefully-
up.
Yeah. She only
Wait,
has 25 movement.
don't
or
move up.
30.
Just
Collin
want people
wants
closer.
Yeah. Oh, everyone group up in a small, tight, like, small area.
Kill a
One
damage
fireball
dealer,
space.
kill the filler, work on the rest.
That's what it is.
Rinse, repeat. Healer, then the rinse.
Actually, I typically go after highest damage dealer.
Just like Ben was doing that.
Whenever I play like an
And I'm always last.
intelligent.
Actually, Ben goes down because he handles it well.
Well, Ben goes down also because he
Well,
gets
you didn't
right
give me
in
the
front of
last
somebody.
word.
I know.
My dying breath.
Uh-huh.
Now he's not going to handle it long anymore.
No.
Don't get your back.
I wake up, son of a bitch!
I fought a god in my sleep and I lost.
Also, every time I walk up, I'm staring him down. Like,
Right at his calves.
yeah, dude.
More like
He keeps
this.
ignoring you, like,
I don't
you're too
care,
small.
man. Low it
He
all.
doesn't see you, he has his tome up, and he's
I'm
like,
at 62.
Every time I walk up to
out
his
of, like,
face, I'm
150.
blasting him. So I'm like, blast, blast, blast. Fuck you, fuck you.
What I'm saying is-
I'm trying to get his attention, is what I'm saying.
I know.
Essentially taunting him.
Well, you can try and roll intimidation.
'Cause he was
Oh, my
at
turn.
200 something health.
Right now?
I hit like.
I'm not intimidating, but
I don't think he's
yeah.
got a lot left.
So I'll see if it's just attack.
That's a
Move
6.
up.
Okay, you got a 29.
Something that you know
Okay.
can almost like
Well.
guarantee it.
I'll keep blasting him in his face.
You just, anyways, I just kept blasting.
Yeah, anyways, I keep blasting. If he wants to ignore me, I'll do my thing.
So I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead towards my Lego dude.
Okay.
Wisdom 23.
Wisdom 23. He got a 26.
Alright, so then bonus action. I'm also gonna move that way. My 25 feet, but as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
My first one was a cantrip.
Yep.
I got 2 more, and then stunned.
Yeah, 2 more what?
For
And I'll be stunned. So I'm hitting it.
Oh, yeah, because you're on turn 4.
Mhm.
But it's your turn next. So then after that, it'll be 1.
so I think everyone can get the 23. It just says 6 within range as long as they're within 60 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 23.
Mm-hmm.
23 healing.
23.
I'm trying to save the spell slot for Revivify just in case.
She is.
Oh yeah,
You got it.
She has this.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm just too far.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Rittz?
Benny, where are you in this whole thing?
I'm right behind Rittz right now. Yeah, right there.
Damn, don't make us cry over Sir Ben Prize. With tears.
Yeah, there's no crying aloud. I already lost the Sword of Tears.
Yeah. Family heirloom. Gone.
24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
Oh, there's my crit.
That's your crit, baby!
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
I gotta roll those 2 again.
So close with that 20.
So those are my 4 rolls. I gotta roll the first 2 again.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Alright, did not hit.
You got a natural 20, right?
No,
No.
not with disadvantage on all his attacks because of exhaustion.
Okay. Next up is Darling.
Yeah. The first thing of
It's 16.
16 here. The first time we our first point of exhaustion is not. It's just for.
Ability checks.
Ability
It's his third exhaustion
Yeah.
that does disadvantage
I
on
was just
attacks.
making sure.
Yeah.
Gonna grab a new blood-seeking bolt. No. 28.
Will hit.
And so you got one more turn, and then you're stunned. Did you plan on attacking light?
Attacking light?
Yeah, the goddess.
Well, I did, but I knew something was wrong with my notes, so I was making sure I was reading them correctly.
39 sneak attack.
How do you want to do this?
As my
Essentially,
I remember saying something.
I wanna
I'm supposed to stop the.
like look at her, pray over my bolt, and I wanna like kind of just aim towards a boss while I keep my eyes on light.
Okay.
And just trust that it's gonna hit him.
All right. As you do that, her eyes open. A boss is hit in the side of the head and drops. And Ben gasps with the return of a god's consciousness as light takes her first breaths in the mortal world since the beginning of time. You have 1 HP.
That's it. I said that too.
Okay. Everybody, check in. Darling's here. I still am just looking at light.
She opens her eyes and like sits, but she starts misting, and you can see that already her body is starting to return to the Fey realm, as is the natural order. She wouldn't choose to stay in the mortal realm like some of her brothers may try. But she is here long enough to have some conversations. But officially, that's where we're going to wrap up.
Combat?
Staring at a boss body,
Mm-hmm.
I want to take off the red cape,
Mm-hmm.
the crimson cape,
Yep.
throw it to the ground.
Okay. Anything else anybody else
Toss
is
it on top
doing?
of the boss body.
You need to make a check.
What kind?
Wisdom.
With disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
Yep. But the DC's 10.
Wow.
It's my
Because you're
exhaustion.
exhausted.
Well,
Is your exhaustion gone?
Well, I died.
Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna make it. That's a 1. That one.
Natural 1?
Yeah. I got disadvantage. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Nice.
So,
That's rough.
wisdom, nothing. Yeah.
Alright. Rittz, anything you're doing?
Not that I can think of right now. Other than maybe I'll take his head.
Walk over and just start slicing.
Mm-hmm.
Kirat?
Oh. I think that was one.
Can I ask her if she'll help?
Oh, you're stunned.
No. Oh yeah, I still have one.
Oh, hey, for your last round, before you're stunned.
That's all she does. She nods as you turn to look at her.
Okay.
Millie?
Millie, have you ever gotten to meet the goddess of light?
No,
like
I'm-
meet her?
I'm pretty sure I would be really be speechless and just kneel down in front of her.
Oh man.
Getting to meet her in person for the first time.
Okay.
Darling goes and tries to fling herself at her, but then realizes
You passed right through.
and goes bam And I just imagine the goddess of light kind of laughing and
She
goes,
is.
getting a lot
She
of
chuckles
tattoo.
and she comes by and like touches your shoulder,
Use that every
has as you rise.
You're just gonna be
She doesn't
back.
have speech as she's fading into
Most I
mist.
can get it 100. Really, 13.
This is where
That's all.
the endings, and I hope I did this appropriately. They are in order for a reason. So if you want to take a second to listen on. After this moment, your party chooses to go about life as it is determined to be, without war, without a overbearing amount of political or warfare going on in the cities of home. There's much to do, much to rebuild, much to restore, much to adventure, much to conquer. The fight's not over yet, but it is time for this party to end what they've got to do. You guys all speculated something that's never happened since perhaps the one god first created Alstaria, was a physical god in the mortal realm. There's been a specific rule since the beginning of time that you know that gods cannot enter the mortal realm. Light touched it, and you get the intuition, even if you weren't looking for it, that Avos was trying to absorb light into himself. If you had chosen to short rest or long rest, depending on which one, the check would have been higher, but you would have essentially been facing a god at that point, instead of
Oh, goody.
what you faced. So kudos to you for stepping up to the challenge, adventurers. Our first story picks up with somebody that will continue in on the history books, especially as we head into the next campaign. He will be heard about, not necessarily about him per se, but Ben picked up the sword because because he wanted to help others. He's never one for nobility and recognition. Instead, he wanted to prove that a kid from nothing could become something. Through the sword, he protected these lands. He called upon his strength and used it well to fight as best as he could. Now that Voss has stopped, all that's left is to rebuild, both family, kin, and city. He starts a family with his wife, ultimately having 7 kids. Important for future campaigns.
8 point anything
Whoa! We're gonna fight over your sword. It's gonna be like secession.
we're not gonna
Worse.
actually
No, that
ever
sword's staying.
know anything
It's
about
gone.
you, but we know everything
No,
about
it's
your
waiting.
kids.
No, that sword's gone. It's here forever.
He rebuilds the orphanage and protects the parentless kids of Alstaria, as that's why he fell in love with his wife in the first place. Her charity work at the orphanage is how they met. As he walks out from the temple, he hears the whispers of power, but decides to leave his sword laying down on the ground. But with no sword and only Cry's name, he rebuilds. No longer the shining knight with the Lady of Red's power, but the shining ambassador and reluctant prime of Alstaria. He takes a job to save the city from collapse under the pressures from the war. He uses his funds and his name to make decisions, first with the orphanages, later the whole city, and eventually Alstaria itself. Alstaria that was once burned to the ground is now once again the shining city of man. When Ben passes at age 87, the whole city of man, and anyone who helped serve with him or reconstruct the city left.
I was 34 at the time of this campaign, so I got
He's a
another.
human.
I got another good 50 years out of me after this.
Millie. It is time to rebuild. Provisions of the non-caste system of the Dwarven Stronghold could now be a thing of beauty and be able to grow in the Citadel. But it is her father, Magnus, was able to set up the house and the Magus estate in the Citadel. She left him to do so, choosing to venture and break other Dwarven cultural holds. In her quest for righteousness, she did find and change the hearts and minds of the dwarves at Hammerfell, breaking the chains of the city and their cultural appeal. Turning later in her life, she passed back through the Undercity, choosing to remain outside the politics of the growing central force of races and intrigue to reclaim the ancient Dwarven grounds in Aelmsfall. Retiring here, she would occasionally see friends and restore the city. She heard the passing of her friends in time and heard how Ben restored the human city, much as she restored the ancient Dwarven stronghold. In her spare time, with her remaining life, she found pockets of chaos infiltration and fought dutifully to conquest against a rising darkness.
Hell yeah, she did.
Hell yeah, she did.
Rittz,
Died. No kidding.
Which became the ruler of hell.
Yeah. He was what Ben was fighting against the whole second half.
He saw me 50 years later.
Yeah.
as the others walk away, something out of the aether walks up and nudges you. Lucifer looks up your leg, and you look down with a seethingness anger that dissipates.
The cat.
Yeah.
The cat basks in Ritz's anger. It looks up with eyes burning of the hells. Lucifer asks, "Is it time?" And Rittz nods. Lucifer stretches, then pounces to a spot, and opens a portal gleaming of red. A throne room of the Chaos God, empty. For the realm of chaos is never in order. Yet, this son of chaos was chosen. Will order and might with vengeance in order he could bring. What could he do with the mantle of his father? First to tame the shameless elites and bring them to their knees. From the flames of this portal, he sees and chooses a plan. Oh, sorry, not chooses. That auto-corrected. He sees chaos as his plan in the glimpse of this portal. His son is to rule while chaos reigns. Rittz steps in, knowing that the realm of chaos is to be victorious over the other gods. His father needs one who can use his princely power to wrest the realm into some order. Lucifer trots back into the portal. Rittz turns his head, looks at Darling, sees her light and kindness, then turns and walks into the port of flames. The flames that fade out to black.
It's like deuces.
He adores me. Don't let him lie to you.
Darling,
I'm his best friend.
after the goddess of light is freed, she waits to speak with her mantle. She knows, looking right at you, that you are nervous. Darling's been so tired, and the memories of all the lives she has lived are jumbled up, not knowing who she really was until this party. The anxiety flees from Darling as soon as Light looks at her. The magical presser pops, and the mantle of the light of Bastion is no more. Darling, now once again mortal, chooses her own life and her own actions.
Fizzle made looking old get cool, so I think I'll just start to age because he can do it. I can do it.
Fizzle.
With grace.
As the rest of the party leaves,
And Zask.
and only a few remain, Fizzle feels a pop and noses his head despite the natural run.
He has an aneurysm.
He strokes out on the spot.
After finding
Cure wounds, cure wounds.
There's nothing that can cure your wounds.
He feels the pop for a second.
It's just his back, and suddenly
I
he's
got
like,
it.
Yeah, so Paul reached out. How do you want Fizzle to end? With an aneurysm.
I want him to die.
He was hanging on by a thread the whole game.
He
Nice.
helped Sean to the
You do what you can to rush home. As soon as you're
But
home,
you
you
can't.
set aside your armor and weaponry and inventions. He spends much of his time in retirement reading the books he wishes to. His daughter, returned to health and happy, is singing all around the house. Though his unloved daughter, he remembers the fey magics upon his family. There was a plan. On her 18th birthday, he finds the hills outside of Dunrest, a small portal into the fey realm. There, with his unloved daughter, he returns this gift back to the fey, back to light.
Spartan kicked your daughter in there.
He walks out of the fey knowing he did his job well there too. He returns home, and while he visits the hidden hair, he does little with it. Collecting his passive income from a successful multi-continental brewery and distillery. He occasionally visits the Librarian's Guild for books that make him remember his time on the road. He smokes the finest long-bottom tobacco he can find from the halflings, and he works and tinkers on his adventures that always seem to fizzle out one way or another. Enjoys the coziness with his wife until an age of human years 99, when he passes in his sleep.
My daughter was a changeling that got inserted
Like
as
me!
but like a Fae one that got like
Yeah.
given to someone, and then this was the only one that passed the wisdom check against it.
The child left behind, the unloved one, actually spent most of her childhood loved. Light the goddess was not clairvoyant. She saw many potentials for need of a new bastion of light. The gnome's daily life was a perfect place for her to grow up and know mortal life. Syl, as she had been called in life, takes the mantle, as it's her birthright as a changeling, to serve many years in honor from her predecessor.
Even though I hated her. She grew up loved, apparently.
Well,
weren't
your
there for
wife
very
is
long.
warm and cozy.
Not to me, she isn't.
No.
She was
Maybe because I didn't love the.
Rad, or
the
Kirad.
bastard child, not my child, not my kid.
While regaining
No,
memories
man,
and restoring
sorry.
druids was important to many of the great forests of the world, Kirad knew that it was also equally important that the life cycle be respected. She looked to light and allowed the goddess to reclaim this power that kept her eternal. Kirad had been alive for as long as the gods had the trees, as long as the trees had been planted in Alstaria. Now was the time to rest. The remaining druids would take care. She walks out with Darling, knowing confidence that the silly little ventures they would be able to have. She found time to visit each of the great forests of her time and leave one of her signature purple flowers. Kira would go
And I
to
love the
visit.
friendship bracelet.
Kira would go to visit many druids over her lifetime, teaching the ancient histories. She would be known as Auntie Ratty, the Maddie, by all of Ben's children, and would often be found enjoying teas on a lazy Sunday out in nature. And the last part,
And I'm
back to
just
Darling. Darling walks out with Rad to go restore Forest with their mortal lives, seeking friendship and silly little adventures with their newfound freedom. A freedom that will resound in all living forests and the Fae. Rad and Darling are free to walk between both the Fae realm and the mortal realm. On the day Rad passes at 76, Darling is there with a circle of druids to help Rad in this passing. The flowers that bloom in passing are some of the most beautiful in all the realms Darling has ever seen in her long 2,000-year life. Rad, blessed still by light, walks until she's, 76. That was not supposed to be read. Darling, blessed still by light, walks until she's 93, in which her mortal changeling body is reclaimed by light and preserved in the Fae realm. All who knew Darling with her mortal life loved her warmth and gentleness and quirkiness. And that is the campaign 2 wrap-up.
Ooh.
We didn't die.
We didn't die.
Well,
Okay.
one of us did.
Yeah. Luckily, there was a god literally standing right next to you. With that, thank you for joining in. I'm sorry the stream was broken apart many times, but thank you for checking them out. We're still working on some of that. We are scheduled to do Grass of the Star, I believe, next week, so we're continuing on with that campaign. But be on the lookout for what we're calling campaign 2.5, the Helsing Tower Session 0. You'll get to be a part of the Session 0 with our players. This is going to be a place where we will discuss many of the facets about campaign 2, what they like, dislike, a little bit of an interview, a round table, and then we'll get into a little bit of character creation for the players that still want to talk and figure out with other players what they're doing. And we're going to have some new people joining us as well, super exciting. And then we'll get into a little bit of the very first storyline of the Helsing Tower to get everybody introduced and ready and primed for the new campaign. The 2.5 campaign is slated to be under a year long, so we're super excited about that, and we hope to bring you some more information about it as we go on, and hopefully roleplay some great stuff here in the future. Thank you for all watching throughout today. I know it was extended log sections and long time, but we super appreciate you being here, and taking the time, and thank you to all the wonderful players that